So the breaking bottom news last night was, of course, that Conor Benn had signed a promotional deal with Dana White's Zuffa boxing, with some of the rub salt in the wounds of Matchroom and Eddie Hearn after the recent trash talk between Eddie Hearn and Dana White, both going at war at the moment. And obviously shocked a lot of people, shocked me as well, to be fair, especially after the loyalty Matchroom had with Conor Benn, especially when Conor Benn failed the TUDS test, which he's still not been cleared for. Yes, put that right now. Yes, put that right. After all that nonsense that went on the last couple of years, Eddie Hearn and Frank Smith be even Conor Benn's guides for the last 2 years, giving him money as well, giving him money to clear his name, giving him money to get his life back on track after he was in the dumps as well. And it's a bit of a snake move for me from Conor Benn, bit of a snake move. And to be fair, Conor Benn will do what's best for him. There's no loyalty in boxing, we all know that. There's no loyalty in boxing, so he shouldn't be shocked by that, really. If Anthony Joshua was offered a lot of money by Zuffa Boxing, there's no doubt he will join Zuffa Boxing for me. As much AJ and Eddie Hearn, they are like that, and they are like that strong bond as well. But money talks, isn't it? Money talks at the end of the day. Has Conor Benn earned this deal? No. What the fuck has Conor Benn done in boxing? Nothing, really. His best win is beating a trained Chris Eubank Jr., who is a 168 fighter, but fighting at 160. And we all know the nonsense that went on with the rehydration clause and all that. And Conor Benn, I would still keep on saying it. Campbell Harton has had more of a successful career than Conor Benn, because Campbell Harton has actually won an area title. Conor Benn has not won an area title. And the thing is with Conor Benn, he's an arrogant soul. So yeah, he thinks he can just get in the back door for who's fight. And yes, be real, people are only fighting him because of his father. That's it. Conor Benn, it's the same with Chris Eubank Jr. It's the same with Chris Eubank Jr. as well. I will say that. Chris Eubank Jr., Conor Benn, nowhere near the father's levels. And they're definitely in the father's shadows. Conor Benn has no boxing skills for me. Yeah, but people say, well, he had skills since Eubank Jr. in the rematch, but like I keep saying, it was a trained Chris Eubank Jr. I don't think Conor Benn did anything that good, if I'm being honest with you. He was better than Eubank Jr. on the night. Well, he should be, shouldn't he? Well, he should be. And he should have been better than Eubank Jr. on the first fight as well. After the rehydration clause and training Eubank Jr. down. So, but yeah, he still lost that fight, Conor Benn. Still lost that fight, which tells you everything about Conor Benn as a boxer. He's not very good, people. He's not very good. So, I don't know why he's stopped this promotional deal, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's just Dana White is making Conor Benn a bit of a pawn, to be honest with you. Just to try and get back at Eddie Hearn by taking one of his viable assets. Conor Benn's only a viable asset because of his father. That's it. I don't think Eddie Hearn should be too upset about it, because it's not really that big of a lot, if you ask me. The media are making it a big lot. The media thinking it's a big lot. I still think it is a bit of a snake move from Conor Benn, especially after Eddie Hearn and Frank Smith, like I said earlier, had to believe Conor Benn's lies about the failed TUDS test, which he's still a TUDS sheet, people. Which he's still a TUDS sheet. And but Eddie Hearn's done this before. He's believed another fighter, hasn't he, in Dana White? Was it against Oscar Rivas, wasn't it? And that obviously bit him back in the backside as well. So, but yeah, for me, bit of a snake move from Conor Benn. But at the end of the day, what I will say though, Conor Benn will do what's best for his career. And this is what every boxer does. Every boxer does not care about the promoter. Does not care. They're just doing this for the family. And that's why you can say to Conor Benn, fair play, take the money, take the deal. But for me, I just think it's a snake move after Eddie Hearn and Fran Smith had to believe his eyes for the last 2 years about the failed touch tests. So, and but obviously with child retire down here, they weren't really that bothered with it, Hearn and Smith, but it has dotted them, hasn't it? It's dotted Hearn and Smith because they stuck by Conor Benn the last 2 years after they took all the heat from the likes of Simon Jordan and Talksport and everyone and all the media out about the Conor Benn's failed touch test, while Conor Benn was having his crocodile tears pretending to be upset when he wasn't. Oh, you just take all the heat. So, but yeah, Conor Benn, every boxer is going to do what's best for their career. And they will take this deal at the end of the day. So that is my balanced point of view. I do think it's a snake move from Conor Benn with the loyalty Matchroom shown to him. But at the same time, Conor Benn is doing what's best for his career. And I don't even know who the fuck he's gonna fight over in America. And isn't it quite interesting that he's signed with a bit of a he's signed with a promoter that holds fights in America. That's interesting, isn't it? I wonder why he's fighting over in America then. Interesting. That's for everyone to figure out. So feel free to leave your thoughts on this news down below in the comments. I thought I'll talk about it because everyone's talking about it. Everyone's making a big deal. Everyone's talking about it because, yes, be real, he's given over his father's name. That's why everyone's talking about it. If he was told Conor Chillard, no one would be talking about this. So, feel free to leave your thoughts down below on this news, down below in the comments. And I'll see you all in the next one.